What's up, guys? Matthew from The Art of Eating. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for visiting my blog. Thank you for subscribing. Basically, just want to take this moment to say thank you for everything that you guys have been doing, because none of this would be possible without you. I got Brian behind the camera. Brian, say something sweet.
Hello, hello.
There it is. So what we're doing today is something called caveman cooking, or rokla cooking. And what that means is to cook directly on coals or on fire in the ashes. This is something that's been around since dawn of time. People have been cooking on coals for fire when they didn't have grill grates or anything like that. So there's a few different styles of cooking with fire. So what we have here is natural wood charcoal. What that means is I'm not using briquettes. The briquettes will have chemicals and stuff like that. It's a composite of a bunch of different materials. We don't want that. Since we will be cooking directly onto the coals themselves, we need them to be natural. We like the nice hardwood for that. So what you want to do is you can start this in a chimney. I just started in an old Weber grill. This works fine. I have a blowtorch to get all these coals up hot, but you would just put all the coals, maybe some paper and a match in a chimney, light it for about 15 minutes, and then dump your coals right into your area of cooking. So how do you know your coals are ready? Well, you don't actually want to see a fire coming up. If you're cooking directly on flames, you're going to have inconsistent cooking throughout your steak or whatever you're cooking in this instance. So the first thing I want to do actually is just char up some vegetables and season these coals, season the fire and everything like that we're doing. We're sitting at about 800 to 1,000 degrees right now with these coals, so everything is going to happen much quicker, but everything's going to happen way more consistently. We're not going to have any flare-ups. You're not going to have your gas kicking back up with you and the flame coming back up like you normally would if you had something greasy or anything coming on your grill. Regardless of what it is, this works the best way. And this happens quick, man. You can already say these are already starting to sweat up a little bit. If you can hear that, that's the moisture inside starting to get all hot, bubbly, exerting out of the outside and stuff too. Here, you got some sweating going on here. That's a good sign you're in good motions right now. So you just want to let this sit. It's going to happen quick, like I said. Like, look, guys, this is only going to take about 90 seconds, you know? Cool. So, perfect. Just how we want them. Just like that. We're going to move on with our steak. I'm using a flank cut here. Always go away from you. If you go towards you, then all the ash and all the air, whatever dust, debris, is all gonna come right at you. So we're gonna go right on top of the coals just like that. It's gonna take about, for a steak about this thick, I'm sitting at a little less than an inch. You could probably go for 2 minutes, 3 minutes on each side, and then having some resting time as well. So right now the other side is already seasoned. We're gonna wanna season the other side. Getting it ready. This is also gonna help pull out some moisture. Awesome. I'm also going to throw a lemon in there for shits and giggles, because I want that to get nice and charred. I want the acidity to turn sweet. It's going to be nice little dressing for our vegetables when we're done. Just from my blog alone and stuff, barbecue is a big deal for me. Cooking like this primal, primitive way of cooking it hits home for me, and I don't know, something special about it. This actually looks ready to flip, so we're going to flip that like that. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Great, so after about 3.5 minutes on each side, your steak is gonna look like this. You have some nice charring on there, pieces of bark almost falling off. You can see the ash and stuff on my fingers. It looks great. I like to let my meat rest for anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. Personally, the longer the meat's gonna rest, the better it's gonna be. So you can see the grain of the meat coming this way. We wanna slice against the grain. If we were to slice with the grain, you would be ripping at it, trying to get nice pieces and just chewing and chewing and chewing, and it wouldn't work out well. So we'll start with slicing our meat. Get away from my meat, buddy. First off, for the cameraman.
My God.
How'd I do?
Wonderful.
Not bad, right?
Wonderful.
So we're just gonna take some of these pieces here, line them up next to it, of the broccoli rabe, slice up these charred grilled green onions, kind of throw them right on top too. Take our lemon, squeeze that lemon on there. mainly on the greens.
Crazy for your touch. Your touch.
Guys, there's really nothing better than that. Look at that fucking char. Oh my God. So that's really it. Me and Jax and Brian here are going to indulge and crush all of this probably. I just want to say thank you though, guys, for tuning into my blog. Comment, let me know how this first video went. I know it was a little hesitant and I'm a little rusty. It's not something I've done before really. So let me know how I did, what you'd like to see more of, what you want to know, what I should be doing differently, and that sort of thing. Subscribe to the blog and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.